Hello, everyone. Such a beautiful sunny day out there. Thought I will not waste this day and I will come and do a reading for you guys to show you guys the sunshine. Yesterday was raining, snowing, doing whatever else it wanted to do. Hopefully my kitty doesn't mess up the camera. I should have made it like so you can see. Okay, there. You guys can still see the sun. Try not to mess up the camera. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, you might not be able to see me, but you'll be able to see the cards, and that's all that matters. And hello, way up, dude, and I think that's Will. Hold on, let me see. Hey, Will. Hey, Will, dude. I am looking at you guys from my tablet because my computer screen is too far away. All right. I got a few different cards here. Welcome, everyone. I haven't been seeing anybody live, so I'm just guessing that nobody's going live anymore right now. So I figured I would. Hey, Remy. How's it going? Cheers. Are you guys ready for this spring? Look at that sunshine out there. It is, I don't even know what degrees it is right now, but it is sunshine out there, and I'm looking at the chat through my tablet so I can see you guys' chat. Sun is beautiful. It is. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Share me out if you'd like. You know, I'd like to tap into everybody's energy. All right, so I can help everybody. So yeah, I left the cards at the Ace of Cups last night when I went to bed. So that way, I put in good intentions. All right, let's see. I got the window open a little bit. Maybe I should close it a little bit. Oh, that's hard window. Oh my gosh, my arm's broken now. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see the cards. All right. All right. So let's see what angels are going to be with us for whenever someone is. This is for the collective and people that are learning about their spiritual side and really learning to use the energy, all of it, everything you learn to make your life beautiful. All right, let's see what angels are going to be here today with us to help us do whatever is hard for us to do in life. What are the angels that we can call upon when we get for this reading? Compassion, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with the respect of all people involved, including yourself. Oh, can you guys see that well? Maybe I need to turn that off, that light. I don't know, that light's shining in my eyes. I have my other lights up, but the light is somehow the camera's not set up properly. I should probably move it. Hopefully I don't mess it up, guys. Okay. Hey, it worked. Hey, Stiffy. Hey, guys, it worked. No, kitty cat. No, kitty cat, no. All right, it worked. Hopefully I don't mess it up again. Hold on. Thanks for being here, guys. All right, so anyways, it isn't really better, but oh well. It's sunshine still. It's not really any better, but I'm not going to mess with it anymore. So having compassion for others and yourself, Archangel Zadkiel. What are the angel? Still not nice. Okay. Oh, this has got to be it. All right. All right. So it says clear your space, Archangel Jovial. Get rid of clutter. Clear your energy around you too. Use feng shui. Use feng shui. In the bottom of the deck, we have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for what you believe in. And then take leadership and have clear intentions. Okay, so we ask Archangel Ariel, be courageous to stand up for what you believe in. And then we have clear your intentions and take leadership. So clear your intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. And then we have take leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It's time for you to assume leadership and lovingly guide others. All right. So let's get into the energy cards first. See what the energy of everybody is. See what energy everybody's got going on. Let's put that back there again. Alrighty. I'm sorry it's so dark, you guys. I wanted sunshine, but anyways. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. All right, whatever. We're just doing it how we're doing it. All right. We're going to see what the energy is. Ooh. Okay. So somebody still got to work with their energy, clear their energy, right? Like somebody could have like some hostility, you know, be a little bit aggressive. You know, sometimes we don't know our energy that well. Like sometimes we have very aggressive energy. We are very like we want to do things quickly. That's the Swords. It could be 20 in your 20s, 26. But you know, sometimes you got to slow down a little bit. You know, and then there we got the caring connection, right? So be gentle with yourself, have compassion, and let that guard down, right? Stand up for what you believe in, but let your guard down a little bit, you know, with the person that you know that cares about you, right? It's like your Valentine. The number 14 is there. There's flowers there. Somebody may want to give you flowers, or you may want to give somebody flowers if you're the masculine. But you're still got your guard up. Like, look at this dude. Look at his face. You see? Look at his face. But this is the energy that they're asking you to have, you know? Be more of this energy here. More loving, kind, compassionate, listening to the person. Not like be ready to fight. No, don't always be ready to fight with someone, you know? Let's see. It says door to romance. So this is going to lead you to your romantic partner here. It's going to allow you to open up your heart and not be always on guard and, you know, always being defensive here. 33 is here as well. How's Stiffy doing? Aussie's here too. Hello, Aussie. Nice to see you. Gonna be a toasty 33 Celsius today. Oh, where are you at? Where is that? Is that Australia? Romy, everybody's here. I'm so glad you guys all here. So again, the storm warning here. What is the storm warning? Okay. So somebody here is being warned that they're going to have a lot of emotions, okay? Your emotions are going to be very like strong. You're going to have very strong emotions, but you got to let it out as like, you know, in a loving manner, not like an aggressive manner, not in a hostile manner or an aggressive manner. You got to let it out in a loving manner and then open the door to romantic, like be romantic, you know, do something romantic, right? And this is going to really bring you that balance that you're looking for, right? So like, if you always put your guard up like this, if you're always aggressive like this, you always, you know, waiting for a fight or waiting for somebody to want to fight with you, always thinking that somebody wants to fight you, you know, have that compassion to really open up your heart to this person or open up the door to like a romance, you know, make plans, do something sweet, you know, for the person, right? And I feel like, you know, that is why you're always so, your emotions get a hold of you, you know what I mean? And that's what the Tower here is. I want to see the last card before we move on to the next, to the clarification. One more card before we move on to clarifications. Oh, the kitty cat can see the sparklies from the cards on the wall. So trust that if you strategize that you can do this, and ask Archangel Ariel to help you, the second chakra, to trust yourself more. to trust yourself more, to like work things out, you know, strategize. Maybe sign a contract here too. But like, you know, like your emotions are always going to be like every time there's a full moon, your emotions are going to be all over the place, right? So don't always put your guard up. Trust that there's a way to work things out. Journal or logging or journaling will help you. 36 is here as well. On the bottom of the deck is the healer of the ages, right? Like that's like healing all the things that have made you feel hostile and all the things that have made you not trust yourself and love and a caring connection. Those things are being healed right now. And there is ways to strategize on how to heal, you know? Everybody has like ideas on how we can all heal, right? But we have to be clear about what we want. And like this, so for some of us, this is going to lead us to our career change that we want, you know, the things that we want. Be clear about what you desire and focus on it with unwavering faith. Have, you know, be courageous, stand up for what you want, for what you believe in. Again, the healer, you believe in healing. So the sacral chakra, again, Archangel Ariel, trust that you have the trust and your courage to stand up for what you believe in, and then strategize. And a magician in the mirror, you're not getting any younger, you know what I mean? So healing has to come before you can start manifesting what you want. You have to heal. Everybody has to heal. Because if we don't, we literally bring all of our tension, all of that to another person. Like if we make love to someone and someone has a lot of tension, they have a lot of like, you know, like aggression or a lot of anger in them, they haven't healed, then that's going to just transfer to the next person. So if you want to be in love, you have to like heal, because you don't want to be doing that to someone you love. You don't want to be bringing in negative energy or bringing negative energy to a person that you love, right? So that's why it's important to heal and learning how to strategize on how to heal. Like write things down that bother you, why they bother you. Like just write down different things that you also learn how to heal things. So like, let's see, let's get into the tarot here. Let's find out, why is the hostility card come out for the collective? Why did the hostility card come out for the collective? Because you've been through a lot and you keep pushing through, you know? You feel like you have to always defend yourself, and you always have to, but you haven't given up yet. You always feel like you have to defend yourself, but let your guard down. It's saying having compassion for yourself and others. Let your guard down. Your defensiveness, stand up for yourself, but being too defensive and overprotective, you're very territorial. For some of you, you're very territorial, and so it's like mine, right? But like you gotta like not be like that, or else that is the energy. You're not bringing anybody closer to you when you have that energy that is like you're very selfish. All right, so why is this energy? How can you heal this energy here? Leo, you could have been dealing with a Leo. Why is this energy here of defensiveness? Why is the defensive energy here for the collective? Why are you defensive? Because you feel like you have to defend to succeed and have victory in your life, and to get your recognition. You feel like you have to fight everybody, and you always have to fight everybody. You always have to put your guard up. So you may have been dealing with some people that have really caused you some, issues. They were very competitive. They could have been a Leo. Like I said, this person could have been very competitive, and then you had to start really defending yourself. So the Knight of Wands, and we got the Death card. So for some of you, you are really excited about your transformation and all the things that you have overcome, endings that you have overcome. And you're very excited to offer your love here for some of you. King of Cups here with the Knight of Wands. And the end, something may have ended, but you have learned to love yourself. You have learned to be more in control of your emotions. And you have learned. You've been watching. All right, let's see. This caring connection, what is this caring connection and how can they make this happen? How can the collective make this caring connection happen here? Fight for what you want. Fight for who you want. Believe that if you fight for, you know, the right things, if you fight for love by being compassionate, it says that the conflict of competitive, there may have been arguments or competitiveness, you know, Queen of Wands here. And somebody here is determined, you know, somebody here, you could be a psychic, you could be like, you know, this is the collective, right? So you could be a reader, you could be a spiritual light worker. You are somebody that is confident, you have self-assertiveness, you know, you are passionate, you're determined, and you have social charisma. And you are very optimistic, okay, about something working out here. Why is the Five of Wands here for this caring connection? Why has there been so much fighting? Why has there been so much conflict in this caring connection here that has made somebody very defensive? But you are going to overcome this. You are going to be successful and overcome this and triumph. And you're going to also be recognized if you haven't been recognized. Okay, so we have the Emperor here. So somebody may have tried to control everything. And, you know, like sometimes we have to let go of control, right? So somebody may, so this is the Emperor here. So somebody may have also been trying to just become very stable, you know, very stable on their own and structured, and also very, you know, somebody could be very protective or could maybe controlling. And somebody could also be like, you know, there's good and bad here. There's good about the Emperor and bad about the Emperor. You know, somebody could have been, you know, a little bit controlling, or, you know, there is good though. They have self-focus and discipline. So you have learned to like not let everything bother you. How can they make this romantic gesture happen? By realizing that they have like really become independent. Somebody here has really become independent, and somebody here has really held back. So, you know, if you've been holding back and you're holding on too tight and going back and forth, whether you want to or not, it's time to make that decision. If you're wondering if this person is like, if you're holding back and you're not opening up your heart, or you're not doing anything romantic for this person because you feel like that you're holding back because you feel like you don't know if this person, if there's other people competing for this person, if this is a romantic situation, if you feel like there is somebody else competing for this person, just know that this person is single. Okay, so you're gonna realize this person is single. The Tower is here with the Nine of Pentacles. So rewards, offers of achievements, independence, success. So material success and self-significance. So you have learned to really be your own boss. And so somebody's really shocked that you're single. And they've been holding back because they didn't think that it was possible for you to be single. That's why they keep going back and forth, whether they want to pursue this or not. So, or like this, if this is a work situation, maybe there may have been a lot of competition. Like every time you wanted to work with someone, there's always someone else competing against, like with you on that person. So if like somebody is realizing you only want to work with them, if this is a work situation, there is a caring connection here. And it's about really seeing things from a different perspective and knowing what you have to, like what you're having to let go. That is what really, like somebody here is really trying to see, you know, like this is about traditions, about social groups, conversationalists, conforming, what you want to conform to, what you're not, you know what I mean? It's a choice. You may have to like let go of some old beliefs, you know what I mean? You may have to let go of some old beliefs that ain't working anymore. And for some of you, you may feel a lack of direction. And that for some of you, that some of this, traditional stuff could help you, or even a social group could help you. All right, how can they strategize? What is the Tower here for with the Nine of Wands? Why is the Tower here for the Nine of Wands for like romantic cycle beginning? And the Four of Wands? The Four of Pentacles. Why is that all here? Why is the Tower here? There's something could suddenly happen too, like all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Somebody realized that you're emotionally like left the building. Like, you know what I mean? You emotionally left the building. Justice, karma, consequences, accountability, law and true honesty, integrity, cause and effect. So somebody realized that if they're not coming to you with like honesty and all of these things here that I just read off, with karmic justice and accountability for their wrongs and stuff like that, and being honest and truth, and have the integrity and the cause and effect. So everything has a cause and effect. Everything that happens has an effect. So somebody here may, realize that you're not emotionally invested. You're emotionally letting go. Eight of Cups is walking away. So somebody here, that's the Tower, okay? Somebody here realizes that you're independent and that you're walking away because somebody may have been not being held. They weren't accountable for what their part they did. They weren't apologetic. They didn't think they did anything wrong, and they kept doing the wrong. So emotional disappointment here. So somebody is realizing that you shut off emotionally. You like checked out. You checked out emotionally. And you're just focusing on your own self here. And that's why maybe for some of you that's why you've been holding back, because not because you've moved on with someone else, but because you emotionally checked out. And somebody realizes that you're single, and look, and they do feel invested here, so they are wanting to strategize on how to have their happy family here. Then this is the happily ever after. Happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, security, emotional stability, and domestic bliss. Harmony. We got Pisces energy here. Mars and Pisces. Mars and Pisces, which is like, masculine energy. 10 is here too, like the 10 of Cups, right? So strategizing on this is saying harvest, rewards, and results of growth and progress, perspective and patience and planning. So like you feel invested in something here, and you're realizing somebody has checked out emotionally. You might want to make a move, romantic move here. Make a move. What is this strategy here with the 10 of Cups? How can you strategize on having the happily ever after here for this collective? This is like power couple reading. By being emotionally open, Queen of Cups here. By sacral chakra, making sure that your sacral chakra is healed, which is your trust issues, which is ask Archangel Ariel to help you to trust the situation. 36 is here as well. And then we have the sacral chakra. The answer is unknown. So the answer is unknown, whether you can do this or not. People have to own up to their shit, basically, and be honest. That's basically what has to happen here. Somebody does want to come in, rush in here. They are very excited. They are very interested. They are very attracted to you, if this is romantic. So why is the Queen of Cups here, and why is the answer unknown for the happily ever after and strategizing on happily ever after here? So someone here is intuitive, okay? And someone here is the Queen of Swords. Someone here is very honest, independent, practical, and fair. Conservative, curious, charismatic, objective, and prospective. That's the Queen of Swords. And that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That's about your heart. And the answer is yes there. And the answer is unknown in the high priestess. So somebody here may not really know whether they can, whether somebody here is willing to, be honest and open and really, speak the truth about how they feel. Because someone here knows how someone feels, but they don't know if they were going to own up to their wrongs. You know what I'm saying? That's what it says here. The third eye, the third eye, do they know enough? Do they have they learned enough? Why is the high priestess here with the Queen of Swords when it comes to happily ever after and strategizing? So this is again the Hierophant here. So, this is about strategizing what you want to conform to, what you're not wanting to conform to. Everybody has a choice, right? As long as you use your mind and your heart at the same time. We got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here with the High Priestess. You don't use just your head, but you don't use just your heart either. You use both. You're honest, you're independent, you're practical, and you're fair. That's your logic mind. You're a fair person. And here we have the Hierophant here as well. So someone here is really, carrying a lot of burdens about responsibilities and duties and stress and obligations. And they may feel obligated. They also are struggling here. But that has to heal. That is the strategy that has to work out, like the healing part. This person here is fair about, helping out and stuff like that as well. Air element. How can you trust this? How can you trust this? Have your clear intentions and have the courage to stand up for what you believe in. Clear your space. How can you trust this? Because like Lovers here, it's a choice that you've made already. In your heart, you've already made this choice, but you're not sure if it's going to happen, if it's going to work out. And you're stressed out about it. 9 of Swords. You have a fear and anxiety of negativity and breaking point of despair or nightmares, or you may have isolated yourself because you're worried about moving to calmer waters with someone here, or moving away, or this could be moving on or separating or accepting the losses. Oh, there's some people going for walks. So this Lovers here, so love is possible here, and as for some of you, this is a soulmate that you're having a hard time walking away from, but you've already emotionally left because somebody was holding back too much, and somebody was not being honest. Okay, Queen of Swords here. Queen of Wands here. Somebody that's confident. You are somebody that's confident. You are self-assured, and you are passionate. You are determined. Your social charisma and you're a very optimistic person here. You're very spiritual. This is about your solar plexus. This is something that you're trusting, and you're trusting that this will work out. The Lovers, the soulmate, this person is your soulmate. And you're look, you're wanting to move to calmer waters, but you're not sure if somebody's keeping their options open. Or, they could just be working here since they ended with you. Like if you walked away from each other, somebody who's going through a spiritual transformation, and also you may be feeling, for some of you, you may feel like somebody's keeping their options open. But I feel like that this person loves you, They've become wiser, they're more diplomatic, they're more balanced in their head and their heart. They may have even seeked a counselor, or they may be a counselor. They may be somebody that helps somebody here, somebody that's willing to take leadership now. King of Wands here. And the answer is yes, if you've been wondering. How can you take leadership? How can the masculines take leadership, or whoever didn't own up to their stuff? How can they be honest and truthful and open about everything? Their mind, their heart. We got the World card here, which is like a brand new start. Start fresh. Start talking. Start talking. And then we have and make sure everything is fair this time. And this is a new start again. The world card here. Look, brand new start. And make sure that this justice this time, it's balanced. Things are solid. Start speaking. It starts with the conversation to make your happiness. The sun card here. So, like, I feel like here that, you know, if you're sitting there doing this, you're going to miss this opportunity of past life connection or someone that you had a lot of good memories with. And that's going to break your heart. So you already know what you want. So go make it happen. All right. Go tell that person what you want. Take leadership here. Your wish has come true, but you have to take the action to go get it. All right. For some of you, you may have ended things because there was a lot of toxicity and there was a lot of hurt, you know. And for some of you, may have had like obsession, codependency, but you have learned to listen to only the highest good of all. Only listen to the Most High. To listen to your spirit, your own spirit. Okay? Alrighty. That's what the energy card is. So I've seen the energy of people. Somebody here wants to, but somebody keeps holding back. And, you know, if you don't take that chat this time, and I feel like this is somebody that's in separation with someone, if this is a love situation, and also, like, if this is a work, you know, it's about how you see value. How do you see people? And, like, how do you see people? That's what you strategize, you know? For some of you, you know, not listening to your higher self or not listening to your ancestors has like really hurt you. Not listening to your intuition has really put you in a financial bind. So I feel like there's contracts that are going to be signed, and you are somebody that's very protected, and you are somebody that is grounded and spiritually well off. Hey guys, how'd you like this reading? Let me look at the chat for a minute. We're going to do some more here in a minute. I'm just going to look at the chat and talk to people, talk to you guys for a second. I had to come on here and just do this because, like, I just wanted to share the sunshine with you guys. So the most important part of the reading every time is basically the angels. And, you know, if you're not into tarot or other stuff or whatever, learning about like how to have a better life and really be guided by what I do here, just listen to the angels. You know, ask the angels to help you, and then listen to your own intuition. That's what I say to people. Let me see what y'all saying. It's evening there. Well, I guess it's evening here, but yeah, time change is coming up too. I have my good vibe pajamas on today, my good vibe only, and then I'm wearing my green shirt that I had. I should have, like, when I come on the window here, like to do the reading on the window, I should really come on my phone and do that, you know. Tomorrow time changes? Okay, well. That's good. Oh, cool. I checked it out. I have been great. That's awesome. Been trying out something new, or my channel's so busy. That is awesome, Stiffy. Keep on going. I've been on this channel for like 6 years, you know. I have never, like, only the first year, whatever, I really rushed my channel or tried to, and then I ended up with a lot of negative channels and people. So yeah, I wish I could turn it to me now. Like, the sun is almost going away. You guys can barely see the sunshine now. Let's see if I can turn the camera without messing it up. If I mess it up, I might come back on my phone to do another one. Can you guys see me yet? Oh yeah, you see me now. All right, you guys can see me now. Let's do the other reading like this. All right. So yeah, remember these angels, okay? Compassion, clearing your space, having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, and having clear intentions, and ask these angels to help you be strong and take leadership in what you want. You know, if we don't take leadership in something we want, do you think that other people will? You know, the people that don't want us to have it, do you think that they will like take leadership? Even if you need help, like, you know, just doing what you do what you do, and you know, the creator will send you the right people that can help you do what you're doing. Because it's, you know, it's, if it's divinely guided, then you shouldn't beg people to be around you or anything like that. So I don't beg people around me, but I know when I do this, this also helps a lot of people I care about. And I know people that I love are watching. You know, they may not come into the chat here, but a lot of people I love are watching me, and they're learning from what I'm doing. Because you know how I know that? Because when I'm around these people, they're different than they used to be. They're nicer. They may even say something I may have said in the reading. You know what I mean? They may even use something that they learned in my reading, and I hear them talk about it. You know what I mean? That's how I know. So I know when people have learned something from my readings or something has helped them. I know. A lot of times I know. I can see it, especially when I go around people and that I know are, maybe watching. Because, and bad news travels fast too. Like if I say anything like rude on channel or whatever, I always hear about that too through somebody. Ooh, even when you don't think people are watching, they're watching. So look at this, thrive. And I'm doing the Sacred Destiny cards right now. So this one here is thrive. You'll reach the top, So you'll reach the top, and just nurture yourself and your stillness. You will get here, but just nurture yourself while you're still here. While you're in this area, you're quiet. When you're in your quiet energy, do a lot of research on things you want to learn. Do writing things down, your ideas. When when you're in solitude, when you're having peace, this is going to help you to align your chakras to really be in your best energy when things are ready for you to be doing. A lot of times we get these great ideas. By the time we get time to do those ideas, it's like we're exhausted and we can't do them. And that's the thing, is that's why it's important to have that still moment, that moment of stillness and the moment of solitude, where you just by yourself and you're, not when you're depressed or anything like that. Don't go get into isolation or anything like that. So find solitude and silence and stillness when you're wanting to really make a big decision in your life. And this is going to help you to thrive in your life. That stillness, that time, that period of stillness, whether it's going fishing in the dark, or whether it's going under the stars and just looking at the stars and look at the sky and feel the peace. Feel the peace that you feel, right? Bottom of the deck, we have openness. Be open to the universe. The universe is always sending us signs and signals and all that stuff. I'm here really to confirm things for people too. When you have an intuition, sometimes readers will confirm that without even knowing you had those things happen, right? That is what guided readers do. All right, let's see. Tell me more about the collective. What's going to help them thrive? What's going to help them thrive? And how can they really get into their stillness and solitude energy? How can they really get into their stillness and solitude energy? by being more simple. Things, things that are simple are sometimes the most beautiful things. There's sometimes the most peaceful things, the things that are simple. Simple things will bring you success. Look at all the simple things that you see on YouTube, and these people are incredibly successful. And if you keep on overworking yourself and not take that time for yourself, you're putting out too much information because you're draining yourself, and you're not taking that solitude energy and that silent energy for yourself to really recharge yourself. So be more simple about things. Like when you're doing things, like don't overthink things too much. Don't think that everything has to be perfect, because that can interfere with the messages, right? So be more flexible, and this will bring you success. Be simple, be flexible, and this will bring you the success that is just around the corner. One more card. Opportunities are happening for you. Opportunities are going to be offered to you. There's going to be a career change for somebody. I was getting that. And just be open to the universe. Be open to what the universe has for you. And that's what brings in the opportunities for you. Because if you're not open to anything, how can the opportunities appear for you, right? How can the creator send you the opportunities if you're not open to opportunities? So find your sanctuary, find that peace, find that silence, find that solitude in your life, in your mind, and and make sure that you're feeling secure, you're feeling safe, and you're feeling secure, and so that you can be open to success and the opportunities that are coming in for you. And this is going to make you thrive in your life. Look at this. I think my phone is a little behind. But look at that. So that's all you need, is to be more simple about things. Don't think that you have to have all these things. Like, if you wanted to start a YouTube channel, all you need is a phone. That's all you need, or a tablet. Tablets work really great for YouTube and stuff. They are. And really, solitude and it will bring you that inner peace too. Like solitude will bring you that relaxation, learn to relax. These are all things we take so much time to do all these other things, to like overwork ourselves, and then not realizing that if we don't overwork ourselves and we take some time for ourselves and relax sometimes, that it's going to bring us that inner peace that maybe a lot of people don't have. And this is going to bring that enlightenment. You can't have an enlightenment. I hear so many people say, oh, I'm having a, hard time connecting with my soul. I have a hard time. It's because all the chaos in your life. Chaos, or what you watch. If you watch chaotic stuff, like, God knows how to make me stop watching YouTube. By because I'm supposed to be creating YouTube channel. I'm supposed to be creating YouTube videos, not watch them every day and procrastinate. I'm not supposed to be doing that. And so I got sick of watching right now. And so I'm being kind of like forced to do what I need to do. What I've always wanted to do is to be here helping people. When could this success maybe happen? Maybe I'll get into the tarot. Being patient will make it happen. Don't act as if you already have it. Act as if it's already coming. The plan is already in motion. Think like that. Think the plan's already in motion. The opportunities you're looking for, the job opportunities or career opportunities you're looking for, they're already on its way. You just got to be patient and do those things that will help you to really be able to do it. The stillness, the solitude, the being simple, and being open to what the universe has for you and to bring success in, and be patient for it. And then this is going to lead you to pleasure as well. This is going to lead you to pleasure. 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 Some of us really don't even know what pleasure is anymore. Because, you know, this is why it's so hard for people like me to date people, because I know, I'm aware of all these things, that if a person is like unhealed and they have a lot of things that they have to do the inner work for, and to have that inner peace from, if we make love, then that person is going to transfer their energy to me and suck me out of my good energy, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to start, you know, and then I'm not going to, like, you know, not going to do as well as I've already am. So that's why it's hard for me to open up to someone in romantic cycle. But this is opportunities. This is work, I think. This here is work, and this here is also about your spiritual path and being patient. You've been very patient as well. I said, like, so be patient. Like, it could happen anytime, really. You know, when will success be offered if you're open to the universe? When will success be offered if you're open to the universe and you follow these directions and you are patient and simple and you do things simply and you thrive every day in what you're doing? Well, it's going to bring you freedom, and then a lot of people are going to follow you too. You know, you're going to be a leader, and there's going to be a blessings in this as well. Very happy blessings, passionate, and also, like, you know, joyful, because there's freedom and people are going to be following you in your path and what you're doing, because it's working. What you're doing, what we're doing here is working, and it's helping people heal. And I don't know much about counseling or anything like that. All I know is about healing. All right. I never found a professional counselor that suited me. All I did is, like, you know, when I didn't know how all this worked, we would just communicate to our friends. But a lot of times, if that's, you know, they say that a lack of knowledge can be our demise. Okay. So because of a lack of knowledge, a lot of people perish, right? Because of a lack of knowledge. If they would have known this, they would have known this, they could have done this different, and they could have done this different. And that would have had a different outcome. So this is why I always want to learn. If there's a problem, I want to fix it. That's how I am. So freedom, this is going to bring you freedom, and a lot of people are going to see the blessings that are happening. Happy blessings, and also passionate blessings. The freedom. So I'm going to have to get into the tarot if I want to kind of know when this could happen, because there's numbers and stuff on there. But it's all about, like, you know, do all this work and then it'll just naturally happen, okay? So you're not thinking about it. If you're thinking about the date, you might think about, oh, like that date, and just think about that date, and then you're not doing any of the work because you're thinking about that date. And you're just waiting for that date, and you're just like sitting there waiting. And if you're sitting there waiting and not doing any of the work, that date could come and nothing could happen, right? So maybe we shouldn't do that. But for some of you, you need a getaway. You need to have a getaway. This is to do this. And happiness, maybe with a partner, with someone that really gets you, like two dolphins, you know, this year. There's power. There's you know, there's a lot of electricity between two people. There's a lot of electricity between two people. Anything else you need to know about this reading that will bring you success? Forgiveness. Forgive the universe. Forgive whoever you're mad at. Forgive. That's what's going to bring you success, is forgiving. It's going to help you to relax more, okay? So for some of you, you need to forgive something for you to be able to relax more, and you know that you are protected. You are protected, and you know, even though that you and this person have like a lot, there's again the lightning strike. You know, you are the power, so you know this can't not the lightning won't affect this. This is grounded, like so you need to trust. You need to trust that your journey, and you're gonna have your fulfillment. Your peach is gonna be fulfilled. Your peach is gonna be fulfilled. It could be on the full moon. Look at that, the full moon. Yeah, your peach could be fulfilled. Just live a simpler life. Simpler life doesn't mean, a simpler life is, you know what a simpler life is? A simpler life is like, doing things that actually mean things for you. Like, we spend a lot of time doing things that don't really mean much for us. And do something to like make yourself a beautiful meal, make yourself a beautiful bath. Little things that are simple, but there are going to be a lot of benefits from it. Um, when we wake up and sometimes we don't feel like cooking, right? And that's because we haven't been eating the right stuff, so our bodies are just like, But like when you actually have a day where you actually feel good, make a beautiful meal and something that you can, be proud of, and then eat it, and then thank God for the food. And I always thank God for the food. And then, and also the idea, I thank God and the angels for the idea of making something. Sometimes, my ancestors, they give me ideas sometimes intuitively, like how to make something, and that I'm going to be maybe something that you're craving, like I did with my homemade cheese to make pierogies, and I'm going to make them today. So I'll come on my tablet, and I'll do that there, and you guys can come and hang out with me there while I make these egg noodle pierogies. So I'm probably going to make them because I'm getting hungry. So when I get off of here, I'm probably going to make them. And never dump out milk if it goes like curdly. If your milk curdles up, put it on the stove, let it heat up, put a little bit of vinegar in there, and you got your cheese, and then strain it, you got cheese. And then you can make pierogies. You make those little patty things and then fry them in butter like I did. Just add an egg and a little salt and pepper. Like I already added my salt to the cheese, but if you didn't add cheese, if you didn't add salt, add salt and an egg, and then use flour to make a patty, and then you fry it. Those are so good too. Motivate, yes, I agree. Motivate yourself by doing things that make you feel good and make you feel loved. All right, yeah. And I like to teach everybody. I like to teach my kids the things that I love to eat. You know what I mean? Because they're so far away, and they can make it now. They can make that now, and so if I teach my kids all the things I learned how to make when I was young, that'll be amazing, because that'll be something that they're going to be proud of. They can make that. They're like, oh, crap, they can make that. So yeah, when everything is bought in a store, you don't learn that. You know what I mean? But I was raised differently. So I didn't know you had to buy apples until I came to Canada. I thought apples just grew on trees and you just go and pick them. See, my grandparents had apples and fruit and stuff, and we never had to pay for it. We just had to do work for it. You know what I mean? That's what family does. You do work for them, and they give you stuff. Like that's family shouldn't always be about money. Yeah, sometimes family is about things that you can share with each other. And that's what I miss about my grandparents. I always thought about my grandparents, that they were so awesome like that. A lot of times they shared their water too, because our well wasn't dug far enough down. They should have just dug it a little bit further down, and they would have had water in all our well, but our well always ran dry, and we didn't have enough water for the animals. So we'd always have to get water put in our sister. You have to cut them up. I can't bite directly into the apples. It hurts my gums. You got some teeth, some denture issues, teeth issues. My teeth used to be bad until I got my dentures. Now I have no problems eating anything. I can eat anything I want. I got really good teeth now. Better teeth than I had when I was like 17 and like, when I was a kid. We ate a lot of sugar, and no wonder our teeth were the way they were, because we ate a lot of sugar. We didn't have regular candies like other kids did most of the time. We didn't have money to go buy candy, or our parents didn't buy us candy a lot. So we make candy at home, which was just basically sugar heated up and turned into like a liquid, and then put on something hard and then let it get hard, and that was our candy. Basically boiled sugar. And also that was our syrup. And now that I'm in Canada, we have maple syrup. We don't have like sugar syrup. But yeah. I love apples. I do too. Oh, thanks. They work. That's all that matters. They're not like the best teeth. They're not like the most like, best teeth or whatever, but they work. All right, I forgot to say, if anybody wants to order a reading, um, you just have to email me with your question and PayPal me the amount that it says for each question, and then we can get right into the reading. People may think that one question is easy to do a reading on, depending on your question, right? So sometimes it's a question that needs like working out, right? So it's not that easy, like not a yes or no usually. So the readings are like detailed, working out issues kind of readings. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you guys later. And thank you all for the likes. And I just felt like titling this reading the Sunshiny Spring Day reading for the collective. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go and my mouse is over there, so I got to shut off. I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Thanks for being here. Oh.